Let's agree on something. Your bedroom serves as your personal retreat, a sacred space where you recharge your energy and set intentions for the day ahead. It is where your conscious mind rests and allows the subconscious mind to process all the information you have taken in during the day and store them. It is also a sacred space where you experience most of the divine experience. You meditate here, you visualize your life, you have almost all of your private life here. That means anything that's not in line can easily disrupt the flow of positive energy, hindering your ability to manifest your desires. Well then, not anymore. Here are 5 items you should consider removing from your bedroom to invite abundance and prosperity to flourish. 1. Worn-out socks and underwear. I know these may not always get the spotlight, but boy, do they play a crucial role in how we feel throughout the day. Picture this. You wake up in the morning, ready to conquer the world, only to slip into a pair of socks with more holes than Swiss cheese. Not exactly the recipe for a day filled with confidence and abundance, is it? Believe it or not, the condition of your socks and underwear can have a sneaky influence on your mindset and energy levels. Wearing worn-out undergarments can subconsciously reinforce a sense of lack and neglect, sending subtle signals to the universe that you're settling for less than you deserve. After all, if you're not investing in the basics, how can you expect to attract abundance into your life? So, it's time to take stock of your sock drawer and underwear collection. Are there any items that have seen better days? Any socks with more holes than a block of Swiss cheese? Any underwear that's lost its elasticity faster than you can say abracadabra? If so, it's time to bid them farewell and make room for fresh, high-quality replacements. My advice? Just invest in new socks and underwear. This isn't just about upgrading your wardrobe, it's about upgrading your mindset. By choosing to surround yourself with items that make you feel comfortable, confident, and abundant, you're sending a powerful message to the universe that you deserve the very best. So go ahead, treat yourself to some new socks and underwear. Your feet and your mindset will thank you for it. 2. Unused beauty products or containers. Let's talk about your beauty routine for a moment. It's a sacred ritual of self-care and self-expression, a chance to pamper yourself and unleash your inner radiance. But if your vanity or dresser is cluttered with half-empty bottles of lotion, expired makeup, and empty containers, it can start to feel more like a chore than a joy. Think about it. Every time you reach for a neglected beauty product or stare at an empty container, you're sending a subtle message to yourself and the universe saying, I don't deserve to feel pampered and beautiful. Ouch. Talk about a buzzkill for your self-esteem and abundance mindset. So, it's time to declutter and detoxify your beauty space. Start by taking inventory of your beauty products and containers. Are there any items that you haven't touched in months? Or, let's be honest, years? Any half-empty bottles or expired makeups that are taking up valuable real estate on your vanity? If so, it's time to let them go. Say goodbye to the clutter and the guilt, and make room for products that make you feel truly beautiful and radiant. Treat yourself to some new skincare goodies or makeup essentials, items that inspire joy and confidence every time you use them. Remember, your beauty routine should be a celebration of self-love and empowerment, not a source of stress or clutter. So clear the path to radiance and embrace the abundance of beauty that surrounds you. 3. Damaged shoes. Whether you're rocking a pair of killer heels or cozying up in your favorite sneakers, your shoes have the power to make or break your outfit and your mood. But if your shoe collection includes damaged or worn-out pairs, they could be holding you back from stepping into your fullest potential. Think about it. Every time you slip on a scuffed or uncomfortable pair of shoes, you're sending a subtle message to yourself and the universe. Not exactly the mindset you want to cultivate if you're aiming to attract abundance into your life, right? So, it's time to take a good hard look at your shoe collection. Are there any pairs that have seen better days? Any shoes that are scuffed, torn, or uncomfortable to wear? Any heels that have lost their sparkle or sneakers that have lost their bounce? Whether you're strutting into the boardroom or strolling down the street, your shoes should be a reflection of your abundant mindset and limitless potential. So, step into prosperity and leave those worn-out shoes behind. 4. Clothes you don't wear anymore. Let's talk about your wardrobe for a moment. It's a treasure trove of self-expression and personal style, a chance to showcase the unique individual that you are. But if your closet is bursting at the seams with clothes you haven't worn in years, it can start to feel more like a burden than a blessing. Think about it. Every time you open your closet and stare at a sea of neglected garments, you're sending a subtle message to yourself and the universe: I'm stuck in the past, and I'm not ready to embrace my authentic self. It's time to declutter and revamp your wardrobe. Start by taking inventory of your clothes. Are there any items that you haven't worn in months? Any pieces that no longer fit your style or your body? Any garments that bring back memories of a past version of yourself that no longer resonates? Embrace your authentic style and let your abundance shine through. Avoid poverty by all means. 5. Old dusty books and newspapers. Now, let's turn our attention to your reading material. As an avid reader, you know that books and newspapers are more than just sources of information. They're portals to new worlds, new ideas, and new perspectives. But if your bookshelves are cluttered with old, dusty volumes or piles of unread newspapers, they could be blocking the flow of mental clarity and inspiration in your life. It's time to declutter and refresh your reading space. Start by taking stock of your books and newspapers. Are there any volumes that have been collecting dust for years? Any newspapers that are more yellowed with age than yesterday's news? Say goodbye to the clutter and the mental fog, and make room for books and newspapers that inspire and uplift you. Surround yourself with reading material that sparks joy and curiosity, guiding you on your journey to abundance and prosperity. Remember, your reading space should be a sanctuary of mental clarity and inspiration, a place where new ideas and insights can flow freely. By removing these items from your bedroom, you're not just decluttering your physical space, you're also clearing out stagnant energy and making room for abundance to flow freely into your life. As you create a space of openness and receptivity, you'll find yourself more aligned with the energies of prosperity and well-being. And that's the first few things you can do right now to avoid poverty and attract abundance into your life.